Hi, Miss Quinn. So anyway, mommy for the first 3 years when I was living with her, of the 7 years I was living with her, the first 3 years, she gave Daddy a hard time that she was feeding me junk food, not real food, because pizza doesn't count. Remember, Dad? Pizza counts as junk food, but not real food. Which I didn't get because I didn't really eat any food when I was living with Mom for the first 3 years at all. The only time I ever really ate was, breakfast time, and that's because, she always had something I would like for breakfast. But in that, she never really had anything, so we would have to order out pizza or Chinese food all the time. And another thing is, um, well, um, the last 3 years I was living with Mom, I ate cannolis all the time because we got cannolis, but they will always, for some reason, have rubbery texture on the inside of the cannoli. You said that means they're bad, right?
Yeah, it's usually because they're stale. They might not have been like bad.
The hot pie was stale, and the cannoli pie was rubbery.
Yeah, so that is going bad. He probably bought them cheap for leftovers.
And he said, dig in.
Yeah. Because he was cheap fuck. He was getting money for this stuff, but then he was spending it on his cigarettes and his alcohol and probably his girlfriends.
Girlfriends?
Yeah, because he probably was cheating on Mom.
Why didn't you hear any of that part from him?
Huh?
He never said he would go out to go with a girl.
Well, he wouldn't say anything because if Mom kicked him out, he wouldn't have the money from me anymore.
How can Mom kick her out if she was disabled?
Well, she did kick him out once, right?
Yeah, but that was before she could. That was when she could still walk.
I thought she couldn't walk at that time.
No. She kicked him out when I was 8 in the second house. And let him back in when I was 10.
Okay.
In the second house. You didn't know that?
No.
And also, when I was 6, she kicked him out of the first house, and when I was 8, she let him back in the first house. Wait, how did he abuse me all that time?
I didn't think he was going for that one, hey?
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Remember, that's when I wait. Do you think that he went in the house uninvited?
Maybe.
I think he went in the house uninvited and only said that him and Mom made up. What do you think? Did you know all this?
No.
Did you, Miss Queen? And for lunch, I had some to eat for the first 3 years. I had some to eat at lunch, but I wasn't allowed to have any of that stuff at home because Mom said if I did that, then we won't have anything to make me for lunch. How bad is this sounding?
Is that good?
Yeah. One of this village for the first 3 years, whenever Vinny was in the house, Paul was replaced Vinny's place. for abusing me. It's almost like for the first 3 years, they coordinated some sort of schedule what days they're going to take the days off to abuse me. I could never figure it out. You know, years later, I remember they were buddies. I could have sworn I told you that Mom kicked Vinny out when I was 6. Dad.
No,
I did, I swear I could have. Dad. Why say no?
you told me back then, you mean?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Recently.
Okay, yes.
This year I told you
Yes, I
that.
thought you were talking about back then, honey. Okay? Okay?
Okay. Cause most of the times when I was living with Mom, Vinny was in the house for the first 3 years. Was in the house whenever Mom was out with AJ or with her girlfriends or with her family members. See, she didn't always take me, so she trusted me that I wouldn't get into trouble, and so she left me home alone most of the time for the first 3 years. On top of the full week that she left me home alone was Paul to babysit, getting babysit by Paul. And also on top of the 6 months, they left me home alone so they could go on their romantic cruise together to get married. And Mom asked, I looked at her mom just casually asked, how would you feel Vinny being your dad? And that kind of was freaking out, and she thought I was just being funny for some reason. And that was also the thing I asked for if I could be the flower girl, because I wouldn't want to be the best man. Because I want to be the father because I felt Vegas figure was the least important role in the wedding. And Mom wanted me to be Vinny's best man. And AJ too. Did you get all of that?
Yeah.
If Vinny want that too.
Okay.
This was when I was 5 in 2003. It was the first few weeks before I saw Dad. And that's all.